kwamba hii ni fursa ya kipekee ambayo tumeipata, mjisikie kuwa huru. Hapa tuko na wadau kutoka sekta mbalimbali, haswa wakulima, wafanyabiashara, haswa wafanyabiashara wadogo. Kunao wafanyabiashara wakubwa ambao wameshirikishwa na Nakuru Business Association of Manufacturers. Kunao wakulima kutoka mashinani, tuko kati yetu walimu ambao watawakilisha sekta ya elimu. Tuko na madaktari ama maafisa wa afya wanaowakilisha vituo vya afya, pia watatuwezesha kuelewa kwa undani hasa mahitaji katika sekta zao. Kwa hivyo mjisikie kuwa huru, na mara nyingine tukiwaita tunatarajia kwamba kuelekea mwito ili pamoja tuweze kubadilisha maisha yetu na maisha ya watoto wetu. Karibu sana George. Na ningekuomba ujaribu uwezavyo kuongea katika lugha ya Kiswahili. Ikiwa uwezi utafute mkalimani, Mungu Bora wa Nyambugi yuko karibu. Ndiye amenifundisha.
Nitajaribu kuongea Kiswahili, Kikuyu, Kikalenjini na jua zote. So hiyo ni sawa sawa. Kabla nianze, najua kila mtu wako na name tag, lakini nafikiria ni vizuri tufanye introduction kidogo. Tuseme jina lako, unapenda nini kuhusu budget kidogo tu, lakini kitu ya muhimu ni labda unatoka ward gani Nakuru. Just something little ambayo itaambia watu kuhusu wewe ni nani. Sio ni sawa sawa? Nianze nyuma ama nianze mbele? Wajua watu wa nyuma mara mingi ndio huwa wanaponea. Nitaanza huko nyuma. Yes. Jambo. Nzuri. All the time. God is good. Shukota. Jambo.
Nina bahati kukutana kama mwalimu mimi ni mkazi wa Kutuzi Global Alumni na pia natoka ward ya Buso. Hivyo tuko pamoja.
Asante. Nzuri.
Kaunti ya Nakuru, biashara wote. Habari zenu?
Nzuri.
Kwa majina naitwa kutoka Nakuru County, biashara wote. Habari zenu?
Nzuri.
Kwa majina naitwa Florence Achema, from Nakuru, biashara wote, small scale trader.
Thank you.
Habari zenu?
Nzuri.
Kwa majina naitwa Christine Mwarania, from Nakuru County, biashara wote. I'm also a small scale trader.
Very good.
Yes, mwalimu.
Naitwa Fredo wako kutoka Flamingo Ward. Flamingo Ward iko hapa hivi. Hapa juu ni biashara, alafu tunaenda Flamingo. Alafu tunaenda Kivunguni pande ile nyingine.
Mjambo yote.
Hatujambo.
Naitwa Leonard Bogwa, natoka Rongai, Visoi Ward. Asante.
Okay.
Habari zenu?
Nzuri.
Mimi ni Skarori, Nakuru County, Border Ward.
Habari zenu?
Nzuri.
Jambo tena.
Hatujambo.
Naitwa Ashimani Francis kutoka Kivunguni, nakilisha Nilisema tuongezee kitu, tutaongezea kwamba budget imeturuhusu kama imetupa fursa ya kuweza kujiamulia ile miradi kama Raila.
Yes.
Jambo.
Hatujambo.
Mimi naitwa Isambogo, natoka Shababoy, wakilisha Waislamu. Na kuhusu budget, tumechoka kukaa kugawia wanaume pesa, wanaenda wanajigawia, wanakula vile wanavyotaka, and there is nothing you can do about it. Hilo naona tumechoka.
katika kaunti ya Nakuru. I'm also the organizing secretary for the Confederation of Informal Sector in Kenya. Inatoka katika biashara na kuhusu budget. Ningependelea tu kusema comment kama hivi ambayo tulikuwa tunajaza kama shirika hili ambayo limetuita lingekuwa ambaye sasa na sisi katika mashinani tukionelea ni gani ambayo tutaongezea, ingetupa nafasi ya kufanya hivyo.
Okay.
Asanteni sana.
Well, I work in one of the educators in Nakuru County. Bondeni clinic especially. Yes.
Hamjambo.
Kijambo.
Kwa majina ni Peter Lewis, Nakuru County, Bondeni Ward. Tunawakilisha organization ambayo inaitwa Persons with Disabilities Networking Development.
Okay. Hatujambo.
Majina ni Elizabeth Mwangi kutoka Nakuru East. Idara ya afya.
Pia sub-county, Kabazi Ward. Is at farmer.
Mungu ni mwema na kila wakati.
Mungu ni mwema.
Thank you. My name is Anita Mwaniki kutoka Subuki sub-county, Kabazi Ward, Nampesa Farm.
Habari zenu.
Nzuri.
Mimi naitwa Collins Dennis Oduor. Natoka biashara ward. Mimi ni mfanyabiashara wa sanaa ya kuigiza. Asante.
Bwana asifiwe. Habari zenu. Hebu salamia mwenzako mwambie
Great.
Obama Ogutu Stefano Gina, representing organization Persons with Disabilities Networking and Development. Obama is the Devolution Warriors Award winner 2017 Peace category.
Right. Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Ninaitwa Erin Wambui kutoka Nakuru Town East, Menengai Ward.
Yes, habari zenu.
Nzuri.
Kwa majina naitwa Mwangi Murai, mtetezi wa haki ya binadamu Nakuru katika Nakuru County. Na pia vile vile kwa maneno ya budget, ningependa kujua ni kwa nini tunatumia pesa nyingi kununua silaha badala ya fertilizer ama mbegu. Tunaomba mahindi basi.
Yes.
Mtu Maseza kutoka Center for Enhancing Democracy and Good Governance. Kwangu mimi bajeti ni muhimu kwa sababu inatuwezesha tukiwa raia to exercise our sovereign powers.
Okay, I have some colleagues at the back who I would like also to introduce themselves.
Kutoka Nairobi County Karen Ward. Mimi ni mkulima wa basil na thyme na mint, lakini nafanya kazi mchana International Budget Partnership.
Hamjambo.
Jina langu ni Caroline Nyamu, nafanya na shirika la uraia hapo Nairobi. Ward yangu ni Kitisumu. Shukrani.
Kwa majina naitwa Albert Omondo kutoka Nairobi kwa shirika linaitwa Muslim Media Limited.
Kwa majina ni Grace Zou, nafanya pia na Muslim Media Limited. Mimi ni mtu wa kupiga picha.
Bana ya utapigwa. Sawa sawa, asanteni sana. Pana Kibet.
Hamjambo.
Hatujambo.
Kwa majina naitwa Evans Kibet, nafanya kazi na shirika la Center for Enhancing Democracy and Good Governance. Ward yangu nyumbani ni Ravine Ward, lakini tukiwa hapa Nakuru ni Flamingo Ward.
Asante. Majina ni John Mwaneki Kinuthia. Nyumbani ni Timboroa, Tarakwa ward wa Singishu, lakini nafanya kazi Nairobi. Nafanya kazi kama budget research analyst. Kwa hivyo kazi yetu kila siku ni kuangalia mambo ya budget. Lakini zaidi pia mimi ni mkulima. Huwezi toka Timboroa na wewe si mkulima. Tunalima viazi, mahindi. So tuko na maombi. Si ndio? Nani atatuombea? Yes, ma'am.
Tuombeni. Mungu Baba, tunakushukuru kwa sababu ya asubuhi ya leo Mfalme. Tunalishukuru na kulihimidi jina lako. Asanti kwa sababu ya kikao Bwana. Tukualika uwe pamoja nasi Bwana. Tangia mwanzo hadi mwisho uwe pamoja nasi Mfalme. Jambo lolote tutakalo izungumzia siku ya leo Bwana, hebu likawa la kutunufaisha na hata jamii nzima Mfalme. Asante kwa yote Bwana, tuomba mwanzo mwema na hata mwisho mwema Mungu wetu. Na ni katika jina safi la Yesu Kristo tuomba tukiamini.
Amen. Asante sana. Siku ya leo tutakuwa tunazungumzia jambo moja ambalo nina uhakika halijazungumziwa sana katika kaunti nyingi, na hilo ni jambo kuhusu bajeti ya kitaifa. County budgets are getting more attention, si ndio? Ama Nakuru mnaona national budget kuliko na county budget? Ni county. How many of us here have gone to a public participation forum ya county? How many of us have seen a county budget at any point in the last 4 years? How many of us have gone to a national budget forum? One thing ambayo tutakuwa tuna focus ni public participation ambayo inafanyika wakati tunatengeneza budget ya kitaifa. Ile forum tunafanya Nakuru leo ni moja kati ya kadhaa ambazo tumekuwa tukifanya katika kaunti tofauti. Tulifanya moja Nairobi April, tulifanya moja Mombasa, tulifanya moja Isiolo wiki hii, na sasa tumefika Nakuru. Treasury, Ministry ya Finance na pia Parliament ambazo zinashughulika na mambo ya kutengeneza bajeti ya kitaifa. Number 1 ni muhimu kufanya public participation wakati mnatengeneza national budget. Jambo la pili ni kuonesha kwamba public participation ambayo imekuwa, sababu kuna kidogo imekuwa ikifanyika lakini sana sana Nairobi, ni kwamba vile tunafanya public participation ya national budget can actually be improved, and here is what the people in these different counties think about how that process can improve. Itakuwa very unfair kwa sisi kukaa Nairobi na kukaa kwa mkutano tuseme public participation forums zinatakiwa kuimprove hivi na hivi kulingana na vile sisi tumeona wakati tumezungumza kama watu wa Nairobi. Will that be fair? It has to be citizen driven. So ile discussion ambayo tutakuwa nayo leo itakuwa kuchukua maoni yenu, jinsi public participation inaweza kuwa improved, national government inaweza hakikisha kivipi kwamba engagement wakati wanatengeneza national budget ina improve with time, na tunataka hayo maoni yatoke kwenyu nyinyi wenyewe, mostly among yourselves. And for us is to make sure that we capture how the process based on your ideas inaweza kuwa improved. Ni sehemu gani wakati unafanya public participation zinatakiwa kufanywa vizuri. Na jambo la pili, the end product at the end of the day ni kwamba tutakuwa tunaangalia sekta zote za kitaifa. Mumeangalia wakati mlikuwa mnafanya questionnaire, pana mahali umeulizwa kuhusu sekta. So leo tutakuwa na nafasi ya kusoma sekta za national government zinakaa aina gani, zinakaa namna gani. Na jambo la pili, na hiyo ndio decision ambayo mtakuwa mnafanya leo, ni pesa ngapi zinatakiwa kupatiwa kwa kila sekta. Wakati serikali itaanza kuprepare budget ya mwaka ujao, tumemaliza kutengeneza budget ya 2017-2018, si ndio? Hiyo ambayo Rotich alisoma. Wakati tutaanza kutengeneza budget ya 2018-2019, tunataka tukue tumemaliza hizi forum na tuende kwa national government tuwaambie wananchi wa county fulani wanafikiria mnaweza improve hiyo process kulingana na hii maoni ambayo wamefanya. Ndio maana mnaona tuko pia na watu wa video, ndio isikuwe tunajua zingine ukiandika watu wanasema hizi labda ni vitu mliandika huku tu. So we can also share with them a video and tell them these were the kind of discussions that happened in these counties. Does that sound good? Are we ready to make our contribution today?
Yes.
So I want you to make sure ile discussion ambayo mko nayo leo, number one, lazima tusikizane. Mtu mmoja akiongea sikiza maoni yake, mtu mwingine akiongea sikiza maoni ya, because at the end of the day kila mtu ana maoni tofauti. Na the only way public participation inaweza kuwa nzuri ni wakati tunasikiza maoni ya wale wengine, tunahakikisha kuna discussion, alafu baadaye tunapata makubaliano mazuri. Si hapo ni sawa sawa? Kwa hivyo leo itakuwa discussion sana kati yetu, more than me facilitating and dictating what you should say. It will be very unfair, as I said, for me to come and tell you what to say, then I capture videos and take your notes, alafu nirudi Nairobi niseme watu wa Nakuru wanafikiria hivi, kumbe ni maoni ya Kinuthia peke yake. So I want to really urge you today to feel free to express yourself. There are a couple of things that will happen in this room today. Jambo la kwanza, hakuna answer ambayo utapatiana ambayo ni wrong. Your opinion has to be respected. Sawa sawa? So wakati unafikiria jambo fulani unataka kusema, feel free. Feel free to convince your neighbor. Feel free to air your views. Hilo ni jambo la kwanza. Jambo la pili, tafadhali tuweke simu silent. Simu yako ikiimba wakati tunafanya mkutano, chenye tutafanya, kila mtu ametoka, nimesikia Wakikuyu, Wakale, very different parts of the country, Masese yako Kikisii. So utasimama tu tuimbie wimbo moja ya kitamaduni ya kutoka kwenyu, alafu sasa tutaendelea. Sawa sawa? So I hope that by the end of the day you will have learned something new about how the national government budget works. And secondly, you will have learned what is the best way for you to engage with that process. Ya county tumekuwa tuki-engage at least at some level. Lakini ya national, in very many counties that we've been to, ya national government ndio ieleweki vizuri. But at the same time, mkumbuke wakati wa tunaongea mambo ya budget, wa tunasema 15% imeenda wapi? 15% imeenda wapi ya budget? National imebaki na ngapi? So in fact ni wapi tunatakiwa tukue tuna concentrate sana? Okay? So any oversight on what is happening with the national budget is not good for us as a country. Whether it's CSOs, whether it's the business community, whether it's different interest groups, people living with disabilities and so on, I hope mtaona hii kama opportunity ya kuanza kuengage na hiyo process. Lakini kabla tuanze, sijui nani anaweza nisaidia kudistribute hizi, pitisha tu round. Pitisha across. Just pass, pick a copy and pass. Pick a copy and pass back. Nafikiria ni muhimu kwanza tujiulize budget process huwa inakaa vipi. Okay, before we discuss the budget itself, it is nice to understand the process. Chukua kopi moja alafu unapitisha nyuma. Kila mtu amepata kopi? Kama hujapata niko na zingine hapa. Ni muhimu tuelewe budget process inakaa aje. Kwa sababu wakati unataka kuengage na process lazima kwanza uelewe process. Lakini leo na nitafocus sana na ile part ya process ambayo tutakuwa tunazungumzia leo. Leo tutakuwa tunazungumzia sekta za serikali. Kwa hivyo kwa process leo nitafocus sana na sekta za serikali, bajeti zake huwa zinafanyika wakati gani. Na ni kwa nini ni vizuri sisi kama wananchi tuhakikishe kwamba wakati nacho na we try as much as possible kuengage na hiyo process. Hiyo calendar ambayo nimewapatia ni ya budget vile inavyokaa katika national government na pia katika county. Hakuna tofauti sana. Kwa hivyo ukiwa na hiyo calendar, na nataka hii muweke mahali wewe unaficha pesa, ufiche hii hapo. Ndio kila wakati unataka kuengage na process unachomoa unaiangalia. Na upande wa nyuma iko na notes ambazo zina explain process mzima. Kwa hivyo sitapitia yote, lakini nataka tu focus na ile sehemu ambayo tunazungumzia leo. Bajeti ya kitaifa ina sehemu 4 tofauti. Sehemu ya kwanza ni mahali tunaandaa bajeti. So ukiangalia hiyo section ambayo ni blue, that is where we are formulating the budget. When we are formulating the budget, we are planning, so we are making plans. At the same time, we are highlighting our priorities. What priorities do we want to fund as a country? Ni mambo gani muhimu ambayo tunafikiria pesa zetu kama nchi zinatakiwa kuhakikisha yamefanyika? Huduma gani ni muhimu? Ni miradi gani ambayo tunapanga kufanya? That is the part where we do it. Formulation. The blue section you have there. Okay? The sector discussion ambayo tutakuwa tunazungumzia leo pia inafanyika katika sehemu hiyo. Kwa sababu wakati tunazungumzia kutengeneza budget ya sekta, ni kumaanisha tunafikiria hii sekta inatakiwa kutoa huduma gani, hii sekta inapanga kufanya miradi ipi, na inahitaji pesa ngapi kuhakikisha mambo hayo yote yanafanyika. Kwa hivyo part ya formulation ni kutengeneza sector budgets. How much money do we want to give to each sector? That's a very critical decision. Hata ukiniuliza, nafikiria ndio decision muhimu zaidi ambayo inafanywa katika serikali. If you are a farmer, you care about the agriculture sector. How much money goes to the agriculture sector? That decision is made during the formulation of the budget. Wewe ni mfanyibiashara. How much money is being given to the Ministry of Industrialization and the sector that captures that? That decision is being made when we are formulating the budget. Wakati tumemaliza kutengeneza budget ya sekta, sasa zile ministry ambazo ziko chini ya hiyo sekta, sasa wanaanza kung'ang'ania hiyo pesa ambayo imepatiwa hiyo sekta. Sawa sawa? Kama kwa Ministry ya Agriculture, utapata kuna nini? Kuna Ministry ya Livestock, Agriculture, Fisheries, si ndio? Tukishaamua sekta ya agriculture inapata pesa ngapi, hapo sasa ndio tunaamua nini kutoka kwa hizo pesa ambazo zimeenda kwa hiyo sekta. February 15th, there is a very important document that is tabled in the National Assembly. Kumbuka bajeti ya kitaifa ikitengenezwa inapelekwa wapi? National Assembly. Accounting ikitengenezwa inapelekwa wapi? County Assembly. Kila level ya government wanatengeneza bajeti yao tofauti. Okay? National budget wakitengeneza bajeti yao ya county haiko hapo. County nao wako mashinani wanatengeneza bajeti zao. Kwa hivyo wakati tunatengeneza national budget, tunaipeleka kwa National Assembly. Pana document muhimu sana ambayo ni mambo mawili. Jambo la kwanza, hiyo ndio inaamua bajeti yetu mzima itakuwa inatoshana aje. Will it be 2.6 trillion? Will it be 1 trillion? We make that decision in February. By the time Rotich anakuja na mbwembwe zake na briefcase parliament, that decision was made months ago. The decision of how big our budget should be is made by that document that comes to parliament in February 15th. Tuko pamoja mpaka hapo? Jambo la pili la muhimu katika hiyo document ni kwamba kila sekta itapata pesa ngapi. That decision is also made through that document. February 15th, hiyo document inaenda parliament. National government inasema tunataka kupatia agriculture 10 billion, tunataka kupatia education 5 billion, tunataka kupatia hao wengine 10 billion. That decision is also made through that document. That document inaenda parliament tarehe 15 February na lazima ikuwe imepitishwa kufika katikati ya mwezi wa 3. So when we approve that document by March 15th, the decision on the sectors and how much money they are going to get for the coming financial year inaishia hapo. So kama wewe ni mkulima na unataka pesa ziongezwe kwa sekta ya agriculture, unatakiwa kuwa una engage na budget wakati gani? Wakati Rotich anakuja parliament ama wakati gani? Months before. It's a very long time before that June or whatever date that the CS goes to parliament to present the budget. So the discussion we shall be having today is what is our view kama watu wa Nakuru leo about how much money should go to each of these sectors. Okay? And when the National Treasury watakuwa wana prepare budget yao ya 2018, tutaenda tuwaambie watu wa Nakuru walikaa chini here is the evidence of what they did, and here is the final decision they made about what they think about how much money should go to each sector. Na tutawapatia information so you'll have an opportunity to see what these sectors are. I think it will be very unfair to tell you to each sector. I think it is important kwanza tuhakikishe sisi wote kama participants tumeelewa kila sekta huwa inafanya nini. So tuko na information ambayo tutawapatia ambayo inaonyesha kila sekta iko na ministries gani, kila sekta inafanya projects gani, kila sekta imekuwa ikipatiwa pesa kiasi gani mbeleni, so that when you are making your decision at least mko na hiyo information. Hiyo itasaidia. Will that be helpful? Ama mnataka kuanza tu saa hii tumalize chap chap, kila mtu anajua chenye anataka tuweke tick? I think that information will be very useful for us. How we go about making that decision, nyinyi ndio mtaamua. How we interrogate that information, nyinyi ndio mtaamua. Sisi, the most important thing we want to do is to make sure you have that information and that we capture ile discussion ambayo mtakuwa nayo leo. Tuko sawa sawa mpaka hapo? So I want to add one thing, by the way. One of the most important things that has happened tangu devolution ianze ni kwamba kuna sekta fulani ambazo zimekuwa devolved. Nani anajua ni sekta gani imekuwa devolved kubwa kabisa kuliko zile zingine? Nataka kuona mikono. Yes sir. Agriculture. Gani ingine? Yes. Health. Gani ingine? Security. Pana watu wamesema no. Is security devolved? Any other sector that is devolved that you know? Yes. Education. Kuna part ya education imekuwa devolved. Which other sector? Which other sector has been devolved that you know? Yes sir. Infrastructure. Si kuna barabara ambazo county wanafanya sasa? So there are a number of functions that have been devolved to the counties. Kuna huduma fulani sasa hautazipata katika serikali ya kitaifa, utazipata katika serikali za county. Kwa hivyo wakati mtakuwa mnafikiria juu ya hizi budget, pia mkumbuke hayo mambo. Vile tumesema kila level ya government inatengeneza budget yake. So wakati unatengeneza national budget na wakati unafikiria juu ya zile sekta na zitapata pesa kiasi gani, lazima pia ukumbuke ni sekta gani imekuwa devolved, ni kumaanisha kuna pesa zingine ambazo zinatumiwa katika hiyo sekta at the county level. So you have to keep that part in mind. So I don't know what's the time Jua pia ni vizuri. It's 11. So the next part that we are going to move into is that we will share with you ile information ambayo tumewatengenezea kuhusu hizi sekta zote 10. There are 10 sectors in the national government. Okay? As you know, the ministries are more than that, si ndio? Kuna ministry ngapi za serikali? Guess tu. 19. Ngapi? 18. Nani mwingine? Kuna sekta ngapi? 18, 19. How many ministries do we have? Yes, sir. 19.
I guess
21. Okay. But generally you can tell there are more than 10. Okay, so we have 10 sectors, but the ministries are more than 10. So it means that in those sectors you do have sectors that have more than one ministry, and so the information that we have is going to tell you about those 10 sectors, what goes into under them in terms of the ministries, wanapata pesa kiasi gani, wamepata pesa kiasi gani miaka iliyopita, wako na challenges gani wakati wanafanya budget zao. Ni vizuri kuelewa pia challenges ambazo watu wako nazo, na pia kuelewa ni miradi gani ambayo wanataka kufanya wakati tunaenda mbele. So I want to make a suggestion. Siko sure Masese will help us here.
Yes.
Masese, I want to make a very radical suggestion that if the tea is ready, we take tea, so that wakati tutakuja kuangalia sector we just stretch to lunch time without breaking the learning part of this.
Yes, that's not radical.
That is not radical. No, food is just. I suggest we take tea, and then when we come back, we'll distribute to you the information package that we have for you so that you can learn about the sectors.
Yes.
And then once we are done learning about the sectors, then we will all agree on how we want to make decisions about how much money we, as the people in this room, want to give to each of the sectors.
Correct.
So nataka wakati tutafika hiyo wakati hata vile tutasoma hiyo information, we will discuss the best approach to learn about those sectors. Sababu labda inaweza kuwa ngumu kwa mtu mmoja kusoma sekta zote. So we'll come to an agreement. Hiyo ni sawa sawa. Lakini tumbo ni muhimu So let's take tea and then we'll be back probably in 15-20 minutes. Then we can get to learn about the sectors.
Quite correct.
All right, sir. Okay. Asanteni.
Labda mmoja wetu kwanza niombe.
Okay.
Alafu ndio tusichomeke. Yeah, tunaweza kukutana hata bila kushukuru. Shukuru kutoka PCA.
Tuombe. Tunashukuru Mungu kwa wema na fadhili zako. Asante kwa vile umetujali katika mkutano Bwana. Baraka zako ni nyingi, hata hizi za chai na mkate wakati huu Bwana. Tunapokuja ubariki na wale ambao pia wanahisi jana hawana Bwana wapo. Katika jina la Yesu tunaomba na kuamini.
Amen. Okay. Yes, sir.
Umezima hii.
Nilizofundishwa in 2017-2018. Any different answer? You are all in agreement. It's 2017-2018. Umebadilisha? Oh, it was her. Okay, she's your neighbor. Yes.
What I say, we are not in 2017-2018. We are still in 2016-2017.
We are still in?
At 31st of July. Then we are getting into 2017-2018.
On 31st of July, nimesikia mtu amekucorrect haraka sana kutoka huko.
You see, this financial year.
Let's listen to Mwalimu. Yes.
This financial year ends on 30th of June.
Yes. 30th of June is when we will end which year? 2016, 2017. Miaka ya budget ya serikali huwa haiendi kama kalenda ya kawaida. Haianzi January mpaka December. Huwa inaanza 1st of July until the 30th of June of the next year. Sasa kwa sababu mwaka ya 2017 ndio inaenda kufika katikati, so at the end of 30th June mwaka ya 2016, 2017 itaisha, then we start implementing budget ya 2017, 2018. Kwa hivyo ile budget ambayo mliona Rotich kipresent ilikuwa ya mwaka gani? 2017, 2018. Kwa hivyo ile proposal ambayo tutakuwa tunatengeneza leo itakuwa ya mwaka gani? 2017, 2018. Nimesikia 2018, 19. 2018, 20. Sababu tushapitisha ya 2017, 2018. Na tulisema ile discussion tunafanya leo ni ya kutengeneza budget. So ile budget ambayo tunatengeneza next ni ya 2018, 2019. So understanding those financial years is very nice. Number 2, wakati mtakuwa mnafikiria kuhusu hizo sekta, wakati mtakuwa mnazisoma, ni vizuri kuelewa huu mwaka wa 2016, 2017 hizo sekta zilipata pesa kiasi gani. Na nataka tu kuonesha kitu kidogo hapa. so that we can see how, oh sorry, I misspelled Nakuru there. 2016-2017. You don't need to look at your files now, you can look here because you have all this information in your files. Umuhimu wa kuelewa tuko wapi wakati huu ni ili uweze kuelewa kwa huu mwaka wa 2016-2017 ambao tunamaliza. Hizi sekta 10 zilipata pesa kiasi gani ya bajeti yote ambayo ilikuwa inagawanywa kwa sekta. Ukiangalia hapa sekta gani ndio kubwa kabisa, siko sure kama watu wako nyuma wanaona. Ni sekta gani kubwa kabisa? Energy, infrastructure and ICT. Inashughulika na mambo ya barabara, energy, mambo ya technology. Unasikia mnasema nyinyi ni watu digital. So projects that deal with ICT are also under energy, infrastructure and ICT. Na kwa budget mzima unaona inachukua percentage ngapi? 32%. A third of all the budget that we have for sectors goes to that one sector. Okay? So tayari inaanza kukupatia idea of how we've been doing things before. And this is very useful. Kwa sababu wakati unafikiria kuhusu proposal ya miaka ijayo, lazima ufikirie umetoka wapi. Sio ni muhimu? Budget haitaanza 2018-2019. Kutakuwa na budget zingine ambazo zimekuwa kitambo. Tulikuwa na budget 1963 na tutakuwa na budget 2018-2019. Sawa sawa. Haya, sekta gani ndogo kabisa? General Economic and Commercial Affairs. Hiyo inapata 1%. Okay? So in your files, hizo files ambazo mmepatiwa, you will come across the information about ile pesa ambayo, ile share ya budget ambayo imechukuliwa ni kila sector. Kwa sababu the decision you will be making at the end of the day is what is your thinking about how much each of these sectors should get in 2018-2019. So the information that you have in these files should help you make your own decision like this. It doesn't have to be at the beginning. There's just some background information kidogo tu kukwambia kuhusu hizi forums and why sectors are very important when you're thinking about budgets. Tumezungumzia hiyo kidogo, but I think because I plan to leave you with these files. So sehemu ya kwanza tu ni kukupatia background. Kwa nini sectors ni muhimu na kwa nini sisi kama wananchi tunatakiwa kuhusishwa na kwa nini sisi kama wananchi tunatakiwa kuhakikisha tunajaribu kujihusisha na hiyo process. Sehemu ya pili inazungumzia factors that determine how much a sector should receive. So that one is just to jog your mind a little bit. Ni mambo gani tunatakiwa kutilia manani wakati tunafanya zile sector allocations? Yes.
A suggestion.
Yes, sir.
The projector was better placed so that...
No, that one is not in the projector. And in fact, my today was not to projector. Unajua mimi huwa naona inanipoteza. Kwa sababu wakati nilisema projector, ni ile yenye niliandika yenye nilisummarize vile mimi nimeelewa, si ndio? So it's better when I give you the full information, then it's for you to pick what you think is useful, and what is not useful you can leave it to read at a later date. So I understand your point, but I wanted to make sure that today is more of your session than my session. All right? So sehemu ya pili ni mambo fulani ambayo unaweza tilia manani wakati unafikiria sekta fulani inatakiwa kupata pesa kiasi gani. So from page 8 all the way to page 18, there's some very nice information there about what things influence how much money a sector should get. Okay? So utaona mambo fulani ambayo tayari tushazungumzia, but there are other things that we've not spoken about but will be very useful wakati utakuwa unapitia hii information. From page 19, that's where you have the summaries of all the sectors. Kuanzia page 19, utaona kila sector, unaona kama hapo mbele kuna health. Unaona health, utaona mambo kuhusu an introduction to the sector itself. imekuwa ikitumia pesa kivipi, zile activities ambazo wamefanya of late, some of the significant things that those sectors have done. Ni mambo gani ya muhimu ambayo hiyo sekta imefanya kwa miaka ambayo imepita hivi karibuni. Alafu kuna sehemu nyingine kwa kila sekta itakuzungumzia performance yao. Vile nimesema, si mara ya kwanza tunawapatia pesa. Hizo sekta zimekuwa zikipata pesa mbeleni. Lakini hizo pesa ambazo tumekuwa tukiwapatia wamekuwa wakitumia kivipi? Okay? Na wakati wanatumia hizo pesa ni challenges gani ambazo wamepata? Kwa sababu kuna challenges. When you're implementing things there are challenges. Si ndio? Hata kwako nyumbani wakati umetengeneza ka budget, unajua wakati umekaa na bibi yako, bonus imeingia. Unajua kazi wakati tulizaliwa ilikuanga siku ya Pyrethrum. December bonus inaingia, unakaa chini, mnapanga tutaweka 20,000 hapa, tutaweka 10,000 hapa, tutaweka 3,000 hapa. But when you're implementing even your own budget at home, you run into challenges. So, even for us is important tuelewe ni challenges gani hizi sekta zinapitia, ili wakati tunafikiria kuhusu miaka ijayo tujue hizo sekta zitatatuliwa kivipi. Alafu pia kuna sehemu ambayo itazungumzia vision yao kuona mbele. So performance ni kuangalia nyuma, vision yao tunaangalia ni miradi gani, ni huduma gani wanafikiria kufanya kwa miaka ijayo. So that is also very important. So what are they planning to do? Are they projects from Vision 2030? Kumbuka hii ni national government, so Vision 2030 iko hapo. Ni project gani wanapanga kufanya labda za Vision 2030? Ni project gani ambazo inabidi wafanye haraka kwa sababu kuna mambo fulani fulani ambayo yametokea? Si ndio? Kama ile sekta ambayo inahusika na mambo ya kilimo, wanaweza sema drought imetokea, lazima tufanye kitu kuhusu drought. Okay? So kila sekta, kuna health sector, public administration, sekta zote 10. Kuna summary ya kila sekta katika hii package ambayo mmepatiwa. Are we together until there?
Yes.
The next question is, so we have until lunchtime to learn about these sectors as best as we can. The big question is, what is the best way to learn about these sectors between now and 1 p.m.? I want to hear that from you, because you will tell me what is the best way you feel of approaching it. Do you want just to read as an individual and flip through the pages? Do you want to sit down as a couple of people and discuss it in a group? How do you want to approach it? Mesikia maoni kadhaa. Yes, Johnson.
Yes. I think we have a bit of an extra minutes.
Yes.
We go through individually,
Uh-huh.
come to groups so that we can have something.
Okay. Okay, so Johnson's suggestion is actually is a good one. So you read individually for a couple of minutes, you flip through the pages together for alone for a couple of minutes, alafu baada ya labda dakika 20 ama 30, siko sure, we have 1 hour 20 minutes. So you can say 30 minutes, and then the rest of the 50 minutes mkue kwa groups.
Yeah.
Is that a suggestion? That's one suggestion. Anyone else with a different suggestion?
I support that.
Okay, there is a support there. If it was in parliament, that would have just passed. See, because there is a seconding. But here it's a bit not that democratic. Someone else? Anyone with a different opinion? Yes, sir.
You continue the way you are moving, sharing all the sectors together, then we move into groups. So some may not understand all the 10 sectors. So when we choose the questionnaire, one has a different mind of how the sectors are arranged.
Okay.
We even have to analyze the spreading of each sector. May be difficult to many. So we discuss it openly, then we go to groups.
Okay, the other suggestion is that I basically guide you through all the 10 sectors, and then after that, then you get into groups. I can see some people who are looking at me like niko na kitu ya kusema. That's the second option we have.
I think I support that option.
You support that option? The second one. Masese. And also please remember to also consider the time.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm looking at the available time. PowerPoint presentation.
Yes.
If you have a PowerPoint presentation,
Yeah.
it will be faster.
It will be faster.
Since this is our materials to carry home, it will help us in the farm. So you make the presentation. If we have any queries, we can ask. Because I don't think the time available is enough for us to go into groups, settle down, have interesting discussions, come back to feedback. I think you can help us grasp the basics about these sectors. Actually, the key question in my view that we need to understand is what does each sector entail? Yeah. For example, when we talk about economic and what is it, so that we are able to determine if it's important and what therefore informs its allocation. So my proposal is you make your PowerPoint presentation, we shall be here listening. We get any question we ask, as long as we carry this forward to home and right.
Okay, so I have two things to say on that. The first one, I don't have a PowerPoint presentation, and that was very intentional. As I said, I wanted the information that is discussed in this room to be more about your own understanding of all the information. It could be all the 10 sectors, it could be one sector. I absolutely do not have a problem with someone saying, I want to focus on 2 sectors which I think are important for me. I'm fine with that. But the reason why I did not prepare a PowerPoint presentation is because I wanted the agenda of what is important to come from you. If I did a PowerPoint presentation, of course singeweka hizi zote kwa slide. Kwa nani? Kwangu, si ndio? Mimi sijaishi Nakuru County. Mi upitia, but it will be very important if the important things and the agenda for the day is set by you. That's why I did not prepare a PowerPoint presentation. Okay? Hiyo slide ambayo nimeonyesha hapa ni ile moja tu nilitoa hapo nikaweka hapo juu nilijua nitazungumzia hiyo. Okay? Number 2, the point that Masese amesema about, for example, tukiona general economic and commercial affairs, hiyo ni nini? That's the question that is answered by the information you have here. If you look, tuangalie pamoja, moja tu, on page 19, so that I just give you an idea of the scale of the sectors. Tuko page 19 sisi wote. Ukiangalia page 19, hapo utaona juu imeandikwa unders. Okay? We are all there? So you can see the health sector, ndio iko hapo ya kwanza. And if you flip the pages, the sector imecover page ngapi? How many pages is the information on the health sector? How many pages? 4 pages. So this information is very summarized. And at the same time, this information answers the kind of question ambayo Masese ameuliza. Ni nini ambayo iko katika sekta fulani? Kwa sababu kuna sekta zingine ukiangalia hapa hawezi jua ni nini. You can have an idea, ukiona general economic unafikia hapo kuna mambo fulani fulani ya kiuchumi, lakini exactly what happens in that sector. That's the kind of information that you have here. Okay? So if you just look, for example, for the one on the general economic affairs, if you look at it, it will quickly tell you what ministries are under that sector, what programs those ministries run. Okay, ni programs gani ambazo wanafanya, ni pesa ngapi ambazo walipatiwa 2016 2017, hii mwaka ambayo tunamalizia sasa, ni challenges gani wako nazo wakati wanafanya budget yao, wakati wana implement. Okay, na ni miradi gani wanapanga kufanya next year and over probably the next 2-3 years. So that is the information that you have for each of the sectors. So the big dilemma for me will be, what do you think is the best way for you to engage with that content? As I said, the question is, how do you want to approach it? Okay? There are a couple of suggestions that have been put on the table which I think are nice. and practical to do. Of course, time is one. Saying, I am a farmer, I am a teacher. There are 3 sectors that I would learn. Once we have looked at those sectors, I am happy to get into the discussion of how much money I think those sectors should get. So do not feel compelled to go through the whole file from page 1 to page 69. Si ndio? Hiyo hata tukisema tu tukae chini tusome kama novel, 1 PM tutakuwa tumemaliza. Thinking that immediately after lunch we will be making that final decision. And I want you to make that final decision when you have the best information you could get out of this package you have. So nisaidieni. Yes.
Yes. As you have taken us through.
Yes.
Your plan for us to understand these sectors.
Yeah.
So I feel the best way is the way you have said that if you belong to an agriculture, you go to the part of agriculture. Briefly, if you go to the education, you go to that, so that when you go to groups, then you can have something to discuss.
Okay, so you are sticking to your suggestion, but now with a bit of a breakup. Okay, so Johnson's suggestion has been tweaked a little. I want to see whether Mwalimu will still second it. That everyone looks at certain sectors that they have interests in, okay, or something you might want to know about. For probably around, sasa imeenda si 30 minutes, probably around 25 minutes. And then you come together from your different understanding of the different sectors, and you say we are doing between now and lunchtime is just learning. Ni kusoma tu. Sahi hakuna decision tunafanya. So hatuta pingana saa hizi ya ni pesa ngapi hapa ama pesa ngapi pale. So that is the suggestion with a tweak. Let's hear your suggestion.
Because all of us
Yes.
might decide to go into the education sector.
Yes.
Supposedly, because we are into 3 groups, each group takes one particular sector, we go through it, and then when we come back together, we'll be able to
Discuss everything. Okay, you suggested how many groups? Because we have 10 sectors.
No, it's like this row will take one sector, the middle one, another, and the other one a different sector.
So there.
Because my point is,
Oh, you are saying each group takes a number of sectors, another group a number of sectors, because that's the only way that will be. Yes, let me hear. The ladies have.
I second that,
Uh-huh.
and then the last sector we can do it all of us together.
Okay, so you're suggesting each of the rows take 3 sectors? Okay. So they will still read as what Johnson was saying? So 3 sectors, people look at them, then come into some sort of groups? Okay, that's another suggestion. This is getting very interesting. Yes, ma'am.
Mimi nina maoni tofauti.
Tuambie.
I think tunaitwa summary.
Yes.
And I think you understand all the sectors. Why can't you give us a summary of all the sectors? Then we discuss later after knowing. Kwa sababu tukisema kusome, nitachukua nisome, sitaelewa. Why don't you summarize to us? Tuambie hii na
PowerPoint presentation is the same thing I'm running away from. The reason why ma'am sitaki kufanya summary ni kwa sababu nikifanya summary ni kumaanisha ile discussion ambayo mtakuwa nayo afternoon ni kulingana na chenye nilisema. Kwa sababu hakuna mtu ataangalia, kwa sababu true enough hatuwezi soma kila kitu. Lakini nikifanya which will be very unfair to all of you. So I want to push you a little bit and allow me to push you a little bit that is there a way for you to, in a way, interact with this information. Yes.
Now, I think ulikuwa umetueleza hapo awali ya kwamba sisi sote tumetoka sehemu mbalimbali na ambapo tunawakilisha sekta tofauti. Kama ni elimu, tuna wale ambao wanahusika. Kama ni daktari, wanahusika na afya, wakulima hivyo hivyo. Nafikiri tuna vikundi hivi. Na ingekuwa ni vizuri kama ni mwalimu kama mimi niangalie kuna hawa madaktari kule, kuna wao wengine ambao wamewakilishwa pia, na nafikiri tukifanya hivyo moja moja ile imesalia tunakuja tunagawa, nafikiri tutakamilisha.
That's very interesting. So his suggestion, I want to make sure we are understanding all the suggestion. Suggestion yake ni tuangalie kwanza tuko na interest gani kama watu ambao tuko katika hii room leo. Kama kuna education, kama kuna health, kama kuna agriculture, waangalie sekta zao, wazielewe. Zile sekta ambazo zitakuwa zimepata wateja, tukimaliza kuangalia our interest sectors, sasa hizo tugawane. Tuseme wewe angalia hii sababu wewe kuwa na mtu, wewe angalia hii. Ndio wakati wako tunaongea afternoon, sekta zote zikuwe covered.
Yes.
Okay, that one has gotten very many yeses. Is that one the agreed approach? Yes, sir.
Revolving around one point.
Yes.
During introduction, you said you are a research expert.
Yes.
And Masesa introduced you to the participants as ordinary Kenyans from the rural areas, from the urban and such.
Yes.
So we are not in a capacity to do a research the way you are doing. But what is the end product of us understanding the budget process? So that when we understand it,
yes,
we can now be able to deliver what you expect us to deliver. You
okay.
had Isa comment ya kwamba tumechoka kuwapatia wanaume pesa na you remember that comment?
Yes, yes.
And most of us have been in social audit and find that most of these budgets are not achievable. The budgets are put in place. Let's take, for example, number 23, which nobody might have interest in. Number 23, Public Administration and International Relations. Hiyo utakuta sio watu wengi wataingia kwa hiyo because we don't understand the international policies. But when you go to the MDA, I will be able now to understand that the sector houses an autonomous agency called the Central Bank. Na mimi ni layman. Pia naelewa ya kwamba Central Bank ina act yake. That's why the governor spending down, they close the door. They are not open. Then here tunaweka ya kwamba Regional Development Authority. Nakumbuka zile ministry zilikuwa zinaitwa Regional Development. Hakuna hata moja ili deliver. Then we go to Huduma Kenya, kila mtu ataguzwa because we are almost there. Then Statistics Department, nakumbuka tu mambo ya census. So nitaona tu mishahara na kuhesabu watu. National Youth Service, tutaanza kuona mambo ya SCADO.
Now, let me stop you there.
So what I'm saying is that this sector is somehow complicated.
Now,
this is 1 out of 10. Tanzania tutaachieve ngapi out?
Now, let me stop you there because what you've done right now is exactly what I want all of us to do. Because one of the things that, and I like the way you started, mtu akiangalia hiyo list tu vile iko, hiyo ambayo iko page 6 ya sectors. Tufungue page 6. Mtu akiangalia page 6, kuna sekta ambazo utaangalia hapo ujiulize hii huwa inafanya nini? And I like that that's the question you started with.
Yes.
But what happened when you went to the pages? You start getting some idea. Number 1 of what your sector huwa inafanya, ni parastato gani ziko huko, and already you start forming an opinion that has been informed by some information.
That's correct.
That's exactly what I want us to do. Okay?
Yes.
That is exactly what I want us to do. And it will be a big advantage, hata kama mimi ni mkulima, nimeangalia agriculture, ni vizuri nijiulize ile sekta ingine yenye iko hapa kando wewe inafanya nini. Na labda kuna kitu huko pia inahusu mkulima. Okay? So the analysis part has partially been done for you. Okay? So it's for you to look at the information and see hii information itanisaidia kufanya hiyo decision ama hii, for example vile umesema kuhusu Central Bank, I really don't have an opinion about that one. At the end of the day, hiyo ita influence ile decision ambayo utafanya kuhusu public administration and foreign relations. Okay? Because the end product, and thanks for bringing that up, the end product of the meeting today are 2 things. Number 1, vile nilisema asubuhi, ni public participation has to improve. The national government preparation of the budget has to engage wananchi. And one of the main things that we can give government ni kusema wananchi wa Nakuru tulikaa chini. In fact, how to engage with the information, this is how we think it should be done. Kwa sababu kuna wakati mwingine hata kwa county mkifika unapatiwa ile budget, wewe inatoshana aje hivi? Unapatiwa hiyo budget pap, unaambiwa haya someni, baada ya 30 minutes mseme mnataka aje. Okay? So even how to engage with the information, and that's why I have taken some time kuuliza mnataka to approach hiyo information namna gani, because the process is as useful as the end product. So part moja ni kuhakikisha kwamba process ni clear. Sisi kama wananchi, this is how we think we can engage with the information. Hivi ndio tunafikiria information tukipatiwa itakuwa useful. Part ya pili ni ile ambayo tutafanya afternoon. Ni pesa ngapi, baada ya sisi kuelewa ni pesa ngapi tunafikiria kila sekta inatakiwa ipate. Nimewaonyesha vile serikali ilifanya yake 2016 2017, so nyinyi 2018 2019 mnataka ikuwe namna gani? Are we together? So now I need a question that first of all we start with our interest sectors.
Yes.
After we are done with our interest sectors, tuone ni ngapi zimebaki. Zile ambazo zitabaki tugawane among the whole group so that at least we have an idea about the remaining sectors. Ndio afternoon wakati tutakuwa tunazungumza, at least tumeelewa kila sekta wewe inafanya nini na labda inaweza hitaji nini, ndio miradi yake na huduma zake ziendelee kufanyika vizuri.
Exact.
Are we all in agreement with that? Yes. Okay, so let's see how many. Yes. I don't want to lock you out. Yes.
May I ask a question?
Yes.
All these 10 sectors.
Yes.
Is there a sector that does not touch on the life of a Kenyan?
No. That one I can answer without asking. All these sectors are important to us as a country. That's the point we have to make.
So,
yes,
despite the fact that we could be interested in specific areas, why don't we just divide them the way we have said? 4, 3, 3.
And we look at
our interest areas. You might not have that time you are imagining.
Yes.
That we now want to go over to the others.
Okay.
Because in the afternoon, people
The question is simple. We just take ourselves as a whole group, we divide these 10 sectors among ourselves, we understand them. And then in the afternoon, at least there will be opinions from all the 10 sectors. Masese naona unainua mikono mbili. Seconded. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I also want to second.
Uh-huh.
My opinion was like there are 10 sectors.
Uh-huh.
Why can't we have 5 groups? Each group take 2.
Okay, that's even more specific to your point. Are we okay with that? We divide ourselves into 5 groups. Each group just looks at 2 sectors between now and lunchtime. Then the discussion in the room. Let me do an election. I said I'm very democratic. How many of us agree with that suggestion?
5 groups.
How many disagree with that suggestion? Okay, so the ones who said yes have it.
Thank you.
Johnson, I want you to agree with me that that is democratic. And that you will participate fully. 5 groups. And he does not go independent. Johnson, you are not allowed to go independent. So we do a count of 1 to 5. Wale watakuwa number 1, watakuwa group 1, wale watakuwa number 2. Sawa sawa? Haya, tuanze kuhesabu hapa.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No.
3,
4, 5, 1.
Gatia?
3,
5.
Okay.
1, 2,
3,
5,
1,
2, 3,
1,
2,
Acha twende 2 hapa kwanza.
3, 4,
5,
1. Isa?
2,
4. 5. Nani atachukua 5 na nani atachukua 1? 5, then 1. Okay, so if you are number 1, I think we have to rearrange the room kidogo. If you are number 1, look for the other number 1s. Be in this section of the room. Number 2s, number 3s, number 4s somewhere there. Number 5s can meet somewhere here. Once you've done that, I'll tell you what to
Number one wako.
I told you. So
But we can
24.
Page 24. Just behind page 23. You get that? So, but we are told this sector consists of 14 ministries, departments, and agencies. Yeah? And the overall mandate of the sector, or the MDS, is to provide policy leadership for the nation. Yeah? I think we say that and we are done. Yeah? Yeah? It consists of 14 MDS. Those MDS are listed on the yeah? And their overall mandate is to provide policy leadership for the nation. Yeah? Is that what I'm saying? So if we... Hello? We've lost you. No, by way of introduction, what we've said, that the public administration and international relations consists of 14. It's information captured on page 23. Yeah? 14 MDS. Those MDS are listed.
They are listed here.
Behind on page 24. Umepata hizo page? Yeah? So 14 MDS, overall mandate, provide policy leadership for the nation. So page 24, what we see there are now the individual ministries, departments, and agencies. Now, tunaanza na national treasury. Yeah? I think we cannot. Yeah? We lift this information and share. Yeah? As it is. The only thing we can leave out probably is Quorum 3. Yeah? Civil. But how do we know how much was allocated? How much was allocated for the financial year?
It was allocated 2016-2017. They were allocated 37%. That is National Treasury.
But what was the total? What was the total allocation to the sector?
Total allocation to the sector.
It is. You see, it is 82 billion.
82 billion.
It's there.
Where is it? It is there.
The next column there.
Number 24.
No, that's for general administration, planning, and support services. Yeah?
So, you want the total for?
Okay. Actually, we can calculate, although I know the information can be here. So, if 82 billion is equal to that 70%, yeah, 100% is. Wale walimu wako wapi? Peter will do that for us, because we, as he rightly observes, we are no, this is not 82 billion. It's 82 billion plus 35 billion plus 44 billion plus 2 billion plus 0.3 billion plus 0.06.
For the national treasury.
Inaishia hapa. Inaishia 0.055.
So we add all of them.
We had those percentages. Sinivo. And that is what is going to constitute 70%.
163.35 billion.
163.35.
35.
Yeah. So
163.35 billion.
So if 163.35 billion equals to 35%, what is 100%?
7%.
Dennis, you need surprise kwako. You give us the answer. We are trying to calculate the total amount allocated to this sector. I know that's information probably.
So that's similar now. The national treasury is 37% of the total.
Yes, where is the total? What is 100? Yeah. By the actually, down there we have 225 billion.
That's the total for
that's the total allocation to the sector. 225 billion, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, we already know the total, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. So yes. You can speak up so that everyone hears.
This thing is supposed to speak your voice.
Yeah, speak up so that everyone gets to hear what you say.
Yeah, so my suggestion, as I was talking to my sister, I'm seeing that we talked about we want to understand. The purpose is to understand what normally happens under these MDAs. Wengine wetu watujui zingine, si ndio? Yeah, why don't we run through like the National Treasury? We try find out under general administration what do you think they are doing in that, and then public finance management what normally goes around that, so that when it comes to the allocations we are able to compare the allocations versus what they are doing. So it also be added advantage for us to look at the challenges as we go. What are some of the challenges that affect National Treasury in terms of delivering their mandate? Indeed. So that we look versus madoketo shilingi ngapi. Is that something that we can look at?
Do we have that information, or is just from our own understanding?
From just our own understanding.
Our own understanding. Okay. What do you think? I think that's the understanding we need to have. So, ukiangalia quorum 2, they are talking about program details. So, you see that? Page 24. Yeah, National Treasury, unaona, there are around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 program areas that have been listed here. One is general administration, planning, and the support services. I think that those are the current expenditures. Yeah. So it's the day-to-day operations for the department, and that might also include, of course, payment of salaries for treasury staff. Yeah. Planning, the costs of developing their plans. Yeah. Stuff like that. Yeah. Ama?
Yes.
So basically that's the current. Yeah. The public financial management. What is involved here? Public financial management. So here is where we're talking about budgeting.
This is about budgeting.
Yeah. This is where we are talking about audit services. Yeah.
Salaries also.
No, salaries is captured under general administration and planning. Yeah, someone is writing that. Yeah, please write that so that when we are presenting, we are telling them what we thought. Yeah. Yes. Madam June is, and then he will be helped by Mr. July.
Audit, yeah, and that is coming.
The audit services. What else is involved in public finance management? Because the budgeting encapsulates so many things. Yeah. Because
documents,
preparation of documents, servicing of debts, and so on and so forth. So then economic and financial policy formulation and management. Yeah? That could also be a component of budgeting, or it could be a component of finance management. General, yeah? Market competition, hiyo sijui kitu. What is this about?
Financial policy unasema ni nini? Economic policies tunasema ni nini?
I think basically it's coming up with economic and physical policies. Yeah. Like developing MTP, medium term development plans. Yeah. Like now that we are like PROP meaning CPRO. Oh, yeah, budget review and outlook.
Yeah.
Then and then but basically this has to do with formulating economic and physical policies. Yeah, physical with F. I know sometimes when I speak
Fiscal.
Hiyo mwalimu amepronounce vizuri. Hiyo
Economic and fiscal
policies. And we gave examples of economic policies.
Yeah.
Of course, we have our own blueprint, the Vision 2030, that is broken down into medium term plans. MTPs, medium term plans. We are now entering into SDGs. Yeah, the Sustainable Development Goals.
Sustainable Development Goals.
Yes, this is what is informing global economic development. Of course, the technocrats know what is entailed in developing those plans. So expenditures on those. Then that's talking about market competition. What do you think is this? What does this entail?
Let colleagues say. Market competition.
Market competition is
I'm not very sure, but I think it involves issues of regulation in terms of regulation within the market, in terms of pricing and monitoring those prices.
Yeah,
and they are very fair.
The government normally does surveys.
And price control.
Because I think there is also a competition commission something.
There's a regulator for
competitions. But I think, what if we would look at it in terms of the treasury? You know what the treasury does to promote Kenya's market competitiveness, and that resonates with what you said, Ari. Because the competition, we are talking about the betting, this competition is again, it's different. But I'm looking at market competition in terms of Kenya as a market against global markets. Against, and so
I think it
cuts across.
Imports.
So our colleagues will tell us, but that's our educated and uneducated guesses. So at least,
exports 4,000.
Now, the second MDA, State Department for Planning and Statistics. Of course, hapa ndio tuko na watu kama Kenya Bill of Statistics. Wanaita hivyo? Kenya National Bureau of Statistics.
KNBS.
Kenya National Bureau of Statistics. Yeah, because KEBS nyingine. Kenya National Bureau of Statistics that are responsible for conducting economic surveys, censuses, of course, the managing of development indicators. That to me is their primary responsibility. Managing of indicators, collecting data on indicators, and helping, which in turn help to inform the policies. Hii at least niko na idea ni why did na Kipra kidogo. General Administration Planning and Support Services, hiyo ni recurrent yao, sio? Monitoring and evaluation, that again has to do with indicators. So integrated regional development, ini kama Kerio Valley Development Authority, Tanathi, sinivo, kama the Lake Basin. It also deals with East African. East African community.
Within this particular there is presidency somewhere.
Okay. Tuteremuke tu kidogo. Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Trade. Oh, no wonder we have public. Oh, before then, State Department for Public Service and Youth Affairs. Anaitwa sisi. Karaoke. What is happening here? Public service transformation. So the rationalization, the PVR biometric rationalization program, retrenchment and recruiting.
Of the NYS.
And I think here we also have, probably this is where we have Selem. It's down there as an independent commission. As an independent commission, So youth empowerment. Of course the obvious challenge iko Kenya grid, yeah, grid ama tuite corruption. Yeah, corruption, sivyo? Yeah, but we'll get there. But these are things we can relate with. Yeah, so public service transformation and youth empowerment are the main key programs for this department. Yeah, but of course public service transformation has got so many other things under it. Yeah,
employment, recruiting, huduma centers.
By the hapo ndio kuna huduma centers. Yeah. So ile ingine iko hapa ni Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Trade, Foreign Relations and Diplomacy, kuajiri ambassadors, consulates, kujenga hizo ma foreign embassies na kuipa shamba Japan, you know. That's a challenge, yeah? Because
have we come to challenges?
We can, yeah, we have not come there, but you know we are good at identifying challenges and we are at fixing them. Yeah. So we know what this means. This is the ministry that is responsible for branding Kenya. Yeah, yeah. The performance of this ministry matters a lot in terms of whether or not we are going to be respected or to be disrespected. Yeah, yeah. All right.
You have 30 minutes.
What I know is that we are doing better than most. Parliament na ni mbili. Kuna parliament na kuna senate.
National Assembly.
So national registration, representation and oversight, all those things.
Laws, formation and all that.
Yeah.
Judiciary.
But in the parliament there is also general administration, planning and support services. This has to do with salaries, the recurrent expenditures within parliament, support to retreats and the page marking meetings that our MPs do. Yeah. Of course has to do with committees. We're talking about oversight, registration and oversight. This has to do with the affairs within committees. Yeah. This is different from general administration.
Yeah.
Then is Senate affairs.
That is under Parliamentary Service Commission.
Okay, parliament tunaelewa kazi yake. Yeah. Watu lazima walipe mshahara na wachiongezee mshahara.
Watengeneza sheria ya kutufinya na kutuokoa.
Alafu kuna hii ya presidency. Na mnaona presidency ni kubwa. Yeah. Unaona hapa kuna cabinet affairs. Yeah. Hawa ni ma CS na ma PS na pia basically ni ma CS, yeah. Ma CS. Na CS. Hao wengine wataenda public service. Yeah. Hao wengine wataenda public service. Actually I think ni CS
na PS.
CS
yeah, na PS. Yeah. CS deputy president. Ruto ako hapa, ako kwa presidency and everything that goes with Ruto up to including the deputy president communication services, yeah, security details, hiyo ni mishahara, yeah, and then of course support to their core functions and so actually government advisory services. What are these? Who has an idea?
So I think kuna konga na political advisors.
Hii ni ile wale watu kama kina Tutu wakati Kibaki alikuwa president. We're trying to unpackage government advisory services. These are quasi consultants who masquerade as they are normal politicians who masquerade as consultants. Yeah. Wenye wanakaa hapo karibu na president. Yeah?
Government. Government spokesmen and women.
Yeah. Because we might want to ask ourselves that why do we have the capacities in the various ministries and departments? Why would I need and as a president an advice on security matters, yet I'm heading the National Security Advisory Council? Yeah?
You are chairing that all the
Yeah?
time.
Yeah? Why would I need an advice on governance when we have a teacher's program and we have a whole system? Yeah?
Could we have a gaps?
Could we be picking these people? Why doing these are then Kutuni, Joshua Kutuni, what can he advise you on other than singing in rallies? This is
He has been silent for the last 9 years.
this government advisory services, I think this is a place of rewarding political loyalties. Yeah? Yeah? I think this is what we don't need in this budget. This is what we must remove. The problem is that it's a practice all over. It's a practice all over. So Auditor General as an independent office, but there should be auditor and controller. Kuna controller of budget, very good.
Controller budget is
We separated this Auditor General. We know what the office does. Then State Department of Devolution.
Audit government.
Devolution services. Is this where money from? Is this where money for counties come from? No,
devolution.
Devolution services ni gani? What are they?
Hapo ni Waiguru ndio wanatokea hapo.
What is it?
Department.
What does it?
Determines the amount of money that will go to counties. Ikitumia there's a formula that they normally come up with. Na wanapitishanga that somewhere in January there they agree how much amount will go to a specific county. So that's the primarily functions of CRA.
It's part of the budget cycle.
Yeah, it has to be part of that budget cycle. So this is where Mika Cheserem is. Ama alitoka. Yeah, he's still there. Yes. So Sarah Serem Commission, I know we yeah. Because the controller budget is supposed to interface these challenges and it normally gives out recommendations to be addressed. So the story of yeah. So audit no, those are two different commissions independent. So auditor anafanya kivyake, controller budget anafanya kivyake. But all these information sorry?
She can request for audit.
She can request for audit.
For a certain department.
I'm sure maybe but basically anaangalia tu implementation. Umesema umetumia kiasi fulani mpaka saa hizi.
Audit is not so much on our side.
Yes.
What is on our side is that you are given a certain percentage to spend. And,
so are you following the regulations or the requirements? Yeah, basically anaangalia hiyo sana.
Within the systems.
Yes.
When he says Nakuru County must not spend more than 50%, you will not spend more than 50% because you control within the system.
Yes. Now the final one, Commission on Justice, Promotion of Administration Justice.
The ombudsman.
This is the ombudsman.
Yes.
The corruption.
Yeah.
Huyu ni mtu wa corruption sasa.
Yeah.
Commission on Administration on Justice. Yeah, thank you. Singejua haraka, mimi nimezoea ombudsman.
That's the ombudsman.
Ombudsman.
Yeah.
Yeah, ombudsman is the office now that is in charge of looking at the corruption issues within the government. So now that we have seen these na tumeona zingine zina challenges. I think the next step was for us to determine.
We have 16 minutes.
Challenges.
Determine the challenges as well as propose how much wanaweza.
Kuna ingine hapa.
Haya. Bado kuna hiyo?
Yes. So tuseme challenges haraka.
Haya, fanya hivi, wacha tuangalie tu mara moja. We compare the two. For example, ni department gani unaona it needs more focus kati hizo tumetaja? You can mention one challenge and then you give a recommendation in terms of the amount of money wanapewa.
When you look at the one for the exam for the CRC, we have a challenge because we find that Saraserem is not able to control all the salaries. There are some salaries she can control only for the civil servants, but when it comes to parliamentary salaries, she's not able to take over the control.
So, do you think that's a financial challenge?
It's a financial challenge because at the end of the day, you find that all the people are not at work.
Yeah. Okay.
some people are earning more. They can decide whatever they want to earn at a particular moment. They can, like for example, they can sit today and say we are going to earn around maybe 1 million everybody. So you see, it is a financial constraint because it constrains the person.
And sometimes you realize that they go from one place to another wakitafuta comments.
Yeah.
Do you think this amount of money they have been allocated wamepewa? Do you think hiyo pesa inatosha for them to collect feedback, collect maoni kwa watu, holding meetings, stakeholders forums? Do you think it's enough?
It is not enough, but you find that now that's why they engage in corruption. So to me, that is my point of view. So you find that.
Yeah, unaweza note hiyo in the meantime that RCRC they need more locations in terms of reaching out to stakeholders because umewaifanya mkutano na Nakuru ameita stakeholders. Yeah, you can quote something like that. Wajawahi kuja kuuliza watu wanataka kulipwa shilingi ngapi? Yeah. Okay, ombudsman, me I have a problem with ombudsman office.
Have you been there?
I'm not given 500 million. To oversee all those cases of corruption, you need more staff.
Yeah. And even at county level.
Yeah, even at county level. You can get even county, there's only one staff. Na huenda asiweze kufanya hizo kesi zote. And this again will be obstruction to justice town. Instead of the administration.
Yes. It turns out to be an obstruction.
And now it becomes an obstruction. Because of the amount of money wamepewa. So we cannot CRC inahitaji kuongezwa. So are we in agreement kwa mambo ya ombudsman? There's need for improvement. Okay.
Tasaidia na kufafanua.
So kwa hizi zingine when you talk about auditor general, mnajua ni kwa nini auditor, the last report auditor released because the one that is out in the public domain right now, I think it's 14-15. And right now we are in 16-17. So what happens?
3 years down the line.
They are 2 years down the line as they audited.
So they are slow.
They are slow because there is a challenge. Kama una staff wengi wanaweza kukusaidia kufanya audit, you can be through within a short period of time.
There is understaffing within that.
Yeah, there is understaffing, and this is because of the resources that they are being allocated. They are working within the bracket of the resources. Yeah. So there is need for them to be increased so that waweze kufanya audit, because you can imagine 47 counties you are doing audit. Very much aware of that. Na it's a big challenge, and you have a lean staff. Sijui nani mwingine I'm seeing like nimekuwa nimeongea sana. Yes. Is enough. Na nini?
Yeah, twende hiyo page. Twende the other one.
The other one.
We call it the social.
But we'll need to balance hizi figures.
Yeah.
Tutahitaji kubalance hizi in terms of percentage. Maybe at a later time.
Yeah.
Sawa. Kumbe hata ukienda even the next page, if you go to the next page, page 26. 26 ina some of the things ambazo tulikuwa tunaongelea.
Budget proposal, shortage of staff, high cost of renting staff, residential offices.
Yeah, tulikuwa tumeongea shortage of staff kwa auditor general. Tuona page 26 na 27.
Ukiona hiyo ya Saraserem, kuna delays in
procurement, job evaluation due to lack of consultancy. So hiyo ni staff, staff issue. Vision. Yeah, wacha tuende kwa social protection, but now we learn from our mistakes ambazo tumefanya kwa hiyo hapa.
Page 43.
Page 43.
Page 46.
6 MDS.
6 MDS.
So yeah, I'll run through it quickly. There are 6. So under the 6, the departments, so kuna Department of Social Protection. Out of your basic understanding, hii inahusu mambo ya watoto, children services, development,
children's rights.
So there's also National Social Safety Net.
National safety.
Yeah. So that one.
I think national social safety net.
So under that one, tunaona the department develop policies, inasaidia ku develop policies. Projects zake in the past, they have provided PWDs with devices, scholarships, grants, and empowerments. So develop national database on children, providing childcare, na children protection na cash transfer. Kumbe cash transfer ndio inatokeanga hapa sasa. Na hii pesa ya wazee nani alikuwa special program? Mirugi
Alafu
Naomi Shaban. So mambo yake ni kama sahii kulikuwa na njaa unaona mambo ya relief food inatokea under this special program sasa hizi, na pia mambo ya street children inaangalia hiyo maneno hiyo. Although siku hizi kidogo ni kama wamelegea
na street children.
Najua street children mostly, remember when Modi was the vice president, Minister of Home Affairs, it was under the Ministry of Home Affairs.
Yes.
Children. Then when it came to this other department now, hiyo kulegea
katokea mahali hapo. So moving on swiftly, Department of Sport Development. Sports, si mpira peke yake.
No, sports. When you talk about sports, you're talking about co-curricular.
Yeah, so
co-curricular activities.
Yeah, those ones. So some of the recent activities that they have been done under sports department, tunaona mambo ya policies.
By some surprise.
So many other sections within this the sports.
Yeah.
They even have funds.
Yeah, they have.
What I come to yes, they have national sports fund.
They have allocation.
But wana promote.
Yeah.
But I'm so worried sikusikia department wakiongea juzi kuhusu mambo ya overtaxing of the sponsors.
Kuhusu mambo ya watu wenye
sport pesa nini.
Actually, government inaenda kuenforce your policy.
To enforce hiyo?
50% tax. Although walikuwa wanalia kwamba those sponsors are doing a lot in terms of growing the sport local, so they should consider that.
Under CSR programs.
Yeah, under CSR.
But what we don't know as a local mwananchi is what amount of money these guys are making, so that government is going for it.
Yeah, but you know, if you have been making a lot of money and then 50% is cut, you will feel it.
But at what point are they cutting this 50%? When you win?
This is total revenue. I think total revenue that the company is making. Kama tax, vile tax inafanya. You are taxed per the amount of money you make. So imagine 50%. It's like wewe unafanyia kazi serikali nusu. Haya. Acha tuende
culture.
Department of Gender. Yeah, gender so mambo ya gender mainstreaming imekuwa under this department. There's an issue of FGM, women empowerment.
Yeah, that's affirmative action.
Yeah, affirmative action.
Affirmative action.
So the next one talks about the field edu, Department of Arts and Culture.
Yeah. The only challenge here is
Ezekiel Mtua.
He's bringing in very funny policies that are going to curtail theaters and film industry.
So the issue seems very...
they're not friendly.
Okay.
The policies are not friendly.
They are not friendly.
So what are you doing about it?
We are countering terrorism. We already have a preferred.
Okay.
And we blocked it, by the way.
Don't just say Uhuru must go.
We've gone back to the table to discuss it.
Yeah, so that's a good point. That's why you see tuna watu kama kina Odu hapa. So that bado tutumbuizwe kidogo.
But again,
yes.
Look at Ezekiel Mutua's position. Kenya Film Classification Board. I think it is not a very necessary institution, so it makes noise to be listened to. Because because already there is Music Copyright Society and there are other copyright societies that are dealing with issues of content, and also Media Council of Kenya also deals with the issues of content.
So I think there's a lot of duplication, and this also has to do with financial implications.
For him to remain relevant,
he needs to stay in terms of
Then they come to state.
Even ministries. You realize that some departments are duplicating.
Yeah, they are almost doing similar things.
There's a lot of duplication.
Yes. So tukienda number 6 tukimalizia under the Department of Labor. Labor looks at the policies for employment, labor productivity and social security. Hizi ni ile zinaweza ingia hapa.
Social protection iko na vitu mingi. Of course kuna NSSF, the Retirement Benefits Authority, kuna NHIF ni social protection scheme, although under to the aged, pesa ya wazee, kuna pesa ya orphaned children and orphaned and vulnerable children, kuna cash transfer for severe disabilities. Yeah. Social protection, I think other the National Disability Council siko kwa watu.
Okay, so I believe so far kila mtu tumejua hizo state departments under the social ilikuwa inaitwa social protection, culture and recreation sector. So what we want to look, you can look at page 49. 49 iko na table hapo ambayo inaweza kusaidia sana in terms of performing. Sawa. So talks about state department for gender spend 7% to the budget allocation from. Hii inamaanisha budget absorption yao iko mzuri.
We also have a problem with the of their lives because of the lack of enough food in their homes and lack of enough security and care. So I think the special programs will be given.
But we're also looking at, we are using the data that we have.
Okay, well, for the data that we have 97.
Like a judge would do.
Yeah, you have to use information to
rely on what's before you.
Yeah, because you
but you find okay, this is the third one.
When you look at the spending rate for special programs,
it's 6%. But
of the total amount that they have been given.
Yeah, but you find that this they're spending most of the people don't have that knowledge of knowledge of how to take care of all this.
It's part of their work.
It's part
to disseminate the information.
Yeah. Some of the, for example, when you look at the people who are living with disabilities, most of the parents who are having these children at home are ignorant. They don't really understand, and they don't know that there is somewhere they can take these children, they can be assessed, and at the end of the day they can be given education. So they just leave them at home. Some of them hide them.
Yes. I think there is a reason why social protection received 1921, and it is explained up there. Because there is also another department within social protection that absorbs like about 83% of the total budget of social protection.
So
funds, facility, welfare services, and equipment for PWDs and children and SWP.
Sinizo.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the other, okay then, hizo pesa zingine zinastahili kwenda wapi?
Sini cash transfer.
Cash transfer.
Hata cash transfers.
Si ndio hizo cash transfers umesema ya disability offices, kuna hereditary na kuna nini hapo? Kuna hii ya people who live
AIDS.
Iko kwa health.
Iko kwa health, lakini hizo pesa pia haifikii wenyewe. There's a cap.
The intended beneficiary.
Exactly.
So nataka to exhaust nataka tumalize hii mpaka we come up with how we want to be allocated. The challenges that we already mentioned in terms of kama ya azifiki because of the system, that's a challenge. Tumeongea story ya theater, kuna policies ambazo zinahinda na also emerging. Nafikiria ukiangalia page 450, sporting debt leading increases financial support for corporates. It may reduce need for government resources to support sports organizing. Unaona? So sport bettings, alafu under Department of Sports wako in charge of organizing with the sports activities. So betting companies now zimekuja. Do you think it can be one of the reasons that we might have to reduce pesa ambazo zinaenda kwa Department of Sports?
No.
Now that betting companies under CSR wanaingiza pesa tu. Inaweza kuwa duplication. Assume I'm putting in 1 billion to organize sports. SportPesa is putting in 1 billion.
1 billion. Where is the money coming from?
The same activity.
There are new opportunities.
Yes.
There are new opportunities because we look at this argument is good. Yeah. As we speak right now, the government of Kenya has very little. Hizi ligi mnaona hapa Gor Mahia na AFC. Government ni nini inafanya? Sports is fewer responsible. Yeah. Hata maintenance of stadium zimeajiwa na zimeajiwa county government.
And where is this money?
Naona ilikuwa ni super sport. Sasa ni SportPesa. Yeah.
So you see,
now where is the money for sports going? Because you find that even in the schools, for the colleges, they release very little from for example, they allocate around 3 shillings per child.
Now the question is, where is this money going?
Where is this money going?
That's we might end up opening a big
inalipa workers in the sports ministry and it organizes benchmarking missions abroad.
Zile wanaita compensation.
So compensations.
Wakienda World Cup and Olympics, you see what they do.
Siliona mpaka kulikuwa na scandal ya nini? Uniforms.
Yeah, uniforms. So
sasa hizo wameshinda kufanya election.
So let's do this. So I want us to do this. Can we come up with a possible percentage per departments that we want out of 100 under social protection? So that at least tukitoka hapa tunasema these are the reasons tumeona ya kwamba sports need departments ipunguziwe pesa. Unaweza andika tu bullet form kama sports dash
IBP special program.
Administration lazima itakaa tu hivyo. We might not have we cannot change. Ati? Haina shida. Si nani alisema tutumie?
Na kweli mngekuwa mmeka hivi kwa laptop.
Nani alisema tusitumie?
Wewe ulianza
hata niwape laptop.
Wacha tufanye tu manually. We have our phones, we can do calculations.
We are reading manual today.
Increase the number of child trafficking.
3.0% culture, arts and culture.
What are the problems of culture and art?
3.0% arts and culture.
Arts and culture.
Hata inafaa kurudishwa mpaka 1 point something.
Why?
You know, with culture, despite the fact that we are teaching ourselves that we are becoming architects and all that.
Cultures hapo ndio huko Kenya National Theatre
maintain
museums.
There are some things we are not supposed to abandon.
Where?
3.0. Let us take an example of Nakuru. Umaienda Iraq. Is it a cultural site? How does it look like?
You know, I felt wasted by the other day. So.
And it is supposed to be an historical site in Nakuru.
But you find it's just a historic site, but you find that it's just a bush. And when you go there, whatever you see, it's just a baby.
And you pay?
It is, you pay 50 shillings
something?
per child and 100 shillings per head. So you find that whatever you find in that particular place is just for one community. Yeah. So we don't have all the 42 communities that we have in Kenya. So can it be modernized? Yeah, let it be modernized.
I understand the way you feel.
You don't moderate.
Yeah, but I like us to move for the sake of
let us move.
time. We have 2 minutes.
No, it's now 1 minute.
It's now 1 minute.
1 minute. Okay.
And we have
let us have the budget then.
We have to come up with those percentages. Sawa, that's a different discussion. Sasa, okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
There are 6 already.
There are 6. So out of those 6, ni gani ungeona tu basing on those issues that tumeongelea, ni gani ungeona ingeongezewa, ni gani wangereduciwa?
Special program more. I'm still on special.
So special program,
we added more because of the offices, because of the
special programs. Because of our
vulnerability of children,
climate change.
And then we also have climate change.
So can you give
we
us
have
the
people with
percentage?
disability.
Give us the
mitigate the
climate change.
Yeah.
I don't know kama hiyo ni
so they have been given special programs wako na copy special programs 15 15 page 46 special programs have been given 15% page 46 so 15% tutanyang'anya nani an extra tuongezee kwa special programs.
Tunanyang'anya watu wa social.
Tunyang'anya nani?
Watu wa social.
Basing on those issues ambazo tumeongelea.
Tunanyang'anya watu wa social.
Social?
Yes. Social because of the social culture, because you find that at the end of the day, these community-based organizations, they apply for these things and only one CPA can be given whatever they want.
So we have option ya social. Na tuko na sports. You remember sports we talked about issues ya hizo zingine
Other the sports pesa and the others.
Yeah, they are coming in. Why don't we reduce their percentage?
So we reduce the 2 and we give to special programs.
Increase to special programs. We can reduce up to around 6.
Yeah, we
6%. Then the 4% we add plus 12.
Really group 5 ama group 1?
5.
Group 5, let's stop. Group 3.
Najua ingine tu kufanya hivyo by the way. Tufanye hivyo.
Haina shida.
Acha niangalie hebu.
Fanya tu watakusaidia.
Okay, let's stop there. I would like kila mtu akuwe anaangalia mbele. I know you still want to continue discussing. Now, I just want to hear from just one person in the room of was that exercise useful in some way? Just one person, maybe who's not spoken before. Yes, Mzee.
Yes.
Aha.
It has opened our mind.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And really, it has opened up, especially about our budget. Yes. We now know either our strength or our weaknesses when we are contributing to the budget.
Okay, so some new knowledge.
Yes.
It's not everything, lakini kitu kidogo imeongezeka. Sasa nataka tuende lunch, mimi natakanga tufanye kazi na masaa. Nataka tuende lunch 1:30. Kwa hivyo tuko na dakika 15 peke yake. So ile kitu nataka kufanya, kwa sababu sisi wote hatujaangalia group zote, si ndio? Ni vizuri tujue Ni mambo gani imefanyika kwa ile group ingine ambayo sisi hatujasikia? So my suggestion is kila group niliona mlikuwa na secretary. So nataka tu mtuambie kutoka kwa group yenu, mtuambie vitu mbili. Kitu ya kwanza, tell us what is the one thing that surprised you about the sectors you looked at. Okay? What was the one thing that you saw that surprised you? Okay? Kitu ya pili ambayo ningependa uambie wale watu wengine ni what do you think from the two sectors ambazo mumeangalia, kutoka kwa kila sector, what do you think is the most important thing that that sector does? Sawa sawa? So don't reproduce everything, just one thing that surprised you about each sector and one thing that you thought was the most important thing that you learned that sector does. Nani wanataka kwenda wa kwanza? Who wants to go first? You know, I went round and I had your discussion, so I know there were some things that surprised people. Who wants to go first? Which group? You want to go first? Okay, let's group 5 will go first, so let's listen to them. You tell us. The second question was from the two sectors, what is the one thing that you think they do that is very, very important? Because those sectors had many things happening. So if you ask, what do you think is the most important thing that this sector does, what would you say it was? So ile kitu mtafanya, ukisimama unatuambia mlikuwa mnaangalia sector gani, then you answer those two questions. Take a maximum of 3 minutes because we have 5 groups. Okay, let's listen to group 5. Excuse me, let's listen to group 5.
Okay, for the group 5, what came as a surprise for us, we were looking at the public administration and international relations. So what really surprised us is that some of the sectors are really receiving a lot of money, but you find that most people are really suffering. So at the end of it was our view to some of our members that at the end of the day, some of these sectors that are receiving more money and they are not spending in the right order to be reduced and be given to the other sectors that are spending more.
Can you give us an example of those programs?
Examples of the program is where we have the devolution.
It's okay, the one example is all right.
Social protection. We have the social protection, which is actually the major problem. So, but you find that we had, for the example, the other sector which is receiving less, and we find that a big beneficiary is the CRC, that is the Salaries and Deliberation Commission should be given more, while the other one should be reduced. And then when the other sector we looked at was the social protection, culture and recreation, where we were looking at the social protection to be reduced and be given to the special program.
All right, so that's group 5. So you are looking at two sectors.
Yes, public administration and international relations.
And public administration and international relations.
And social protection, culture and recreation.
Social protection, culture and recreation. So you've told us what surprised you. But in terms of what they do, just a minute. In terms of what they do, what do you think is the most important thing that those two sectors do? Kila moja kivyake.
Okay, for the public administration, international relations.
Watu wa health. Health people.
So you find that for the public administration, international relation is actually running the government policies.
Okay.
That's why we have the parliament and we have other devolutions. And the presidents, the CS and the PS. And then for the other sector, we have the social, where we have the culture, we have the gender, and we have the special programs and sports for the social protection and culture recreation. So you find of vulnerability. We have duplication of powers. When it comes to the social protection, there's a lot of duplication of the
functions.
Services and the functions that they offer.
Watu wa health, mkutano ni moja tu. Watu wa health, mkutano ni moja tu. So you guys want to go next? You tell us the sectors you are looking at, na ni nini ambayo iliwa surprise, na pia ni nini ya muhimu ambayo hizo sekta mbili mnafikiria zinafanya. Let's listen to them.
Sectors we look
Okay.
But in health, what surprised us most was that the midterm vision, they had indicated that they want to allocate 960 million Kenya shillings just to scale up nutrition. We thought that was too much compared to other issues which was listed below.
Okay.
So, okay, maybe somebody thinks now we lack of money, but we know nutrition for what? We know nutrition will be given to people who are TB and maybe those who are HIV positive, boost their status. But still we found a too high allocation of money compared to what was listed as per the vision, the proposal for the next year. Now the next sector of national security. What do they do best? The most important they do to us is the defense of our country. Defending us from in and outside threats. So that's the best thing.
That's the most important thing. Okay, you've not told us what health, you've told us what surprised you about health. But what do you think is the most important thing among the programs or the functions you saw under health? What do you think is the most important one that the health sector does?
Well, Kenya generally is one country. So many people can afford health services. We found out in the community health, they give it a lot of money, and we found that was good. Because so many of us can afford to pay for health services also stations. But we realized that they give the community health 19.1%. And that was the highest, because the rest are 4% and 4%.
So preventive or curative, which one? Curative. Curative is the most important thing they do. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. And as the different groups present, please note down any questions you might have for them. Before we get into the final decision making, watu lazima waulizane maswali, si ndio? So when they say something that you think, that one I would like to know more about, just note it down. Haya, watu wa elimu.
Basi sawa. Hapo awali tulielezwa na tukaambiwa ya kwamba tutumie lugha ya taifa ambayo ni Kiswahili. Na nimekuta tuna wazungu hapa waliozaliwa Kenya. Tumekuwa tukiangazia elimu na pia kilimo. Na kilimo kwa kawaida huangazia mambo mengi jinsi ambavyo tumeweza kutazama. Na tumekuja tukaangalia kwamba kwanza katika elimu zile sera ambazo zinatumika ambazo zimewekwa pale zimewafunga wananchi kutoshiriki kikamilifu katika kujadili jinsi ambavyo mambo yatakavyokuwa. Utakuta ya kwamba wale wanakuja wameweka mioyo ya wananchi ikaenda chini, tukapata ile tunasema demoralized apathy, so lack of public participation. Hiyo ni kitu moja. Na ukikuja kuangalia kwa elimu, tuko na hiyo ambayo tunasema tunaelezwa eti tumeweza kupata idadi ambayo mwalimu anaweza kuwa na wanafunzi, teacher pupil ratio, eti ya kwamba lazima iwe 42 kwa mwalimu mmoja, si kweli? Lakini ole wao wale wanaosema hivyo na wanajidanganya. Mahali ambapo natoka mwalimu mmoja ana wanafunzi takriban 116. Na ndio ameletewa kipatakatalishi kuwafunza wanafunzi. Je, ataweza kukamilisha kazi hiyo kweli kikamilifu? Na wajua watoto wetu sasa ukiwapa hiyo kipatakatalishi wanaanza kwenda kwenye michezo. Kwa hivyo ni saa ngapi mwalimu atawaangalia wote? Wasitudanganye. Sijui hiyo pesa ambayo wakati mwingine wanarudisha zinakwenda wapi. Tunakuja sekta ya elimu ambapo fedha ambazo zimepewa pale hazijatumika kikamilifu. hatujui ni jinsi ambavyo wanapiga hesabu zao, na wakati huo huo unapata ya kwamba zile fedha zinapeanwa haziwezi kukidhi mahitaji ya wizara hiyo ya kilimo. Elimu na hata kilimo pesa bado ni kidogo.
Kitu moja Gilbert,
Yes.
Ndio tusichukue wakati wa zile group zingine, ndio nikasema tuseme tu jambo moja tu ambalo lilikuwa the most surprising.
Sawa, nimekamilisha.
Hiyo ingine alafu uende hiyo ministry ingine ilikuwa gani?
Nimeweka yote, nimeweka pamoja.
Agriculture ndio ilikuwa moja Kwa hivyo zungumzia elimu moja, agriculture moja, alafu ni jambo gani la muhimu kabisa ambalo hiyo sekta huwa inafanya ili watu waweze kuelewa zile functions ambazo ziko.
Ukiangalia kama hiyo sekta ya kilimo imepewa 3% katika ile mgao wa serikali kuu, na ambayo bado ni kidogo sana. Hakuna mahali tunaenda, tunasema nchi ambayo ina watu wake ambao wana afya nzuri, baada ya kula hata yayo ambayo tunatumia kwa dawa tutapunguza.
Okay, thank you, asante sana. Tutafikia mambo ya kusema ni ngapi tunataka kupatia, tutafikia baada ya lunch. Haya, the next group, watu wa infrastructure, miradi ya inaenda miundo msingi. Miundo misingi. Yes please.
That we got was the transport sector, which is allocated a good amount of money that has done good work on the superhighways. But when you go to the rural areas, the roads are poor. So that was the
well, how much was the money? Maybe people would like to hear how much the money was. How much is the money given to the transport? $117 billion. So that's quite a lot of money. So the surprise for you was that there's a lot of money, but you don't think that money is reflecting beyond the highways. Okay? Thanks for that.
Then the most important thing in the two sectors, we noticed that the railway transport has been well allocated. So that's very important. And then the alternative energy technologies, that is like the geothermal, besides the hydro.
Yeah.
It is also it has been considered, so that was important.
All right. The next sector.
I've covered the transport.
Yes.
Transport is well allocated.
Yes.
And then the other sector, energy, alternative energy allocation.
So that one is under infrastructure, energy and ICT, right? But you had a second sector as well. The one on natural resources and environment.
We have got in the environment.
And that's the one that has water. You didn't find anything important.
Irrigation.
Yes, please.
We have a department on irrigation.
Okay.
And we know the famous Fulado something.
Yes.
Down Tana River. They proposed to irrigate 1 million acres. But now I doubt whether they have done even 10 acres. So that's a surprise.
So that was a surprise for you. How much money is that program given there? The one on irrigation. Wajua ni vizuri tujue ni pesa ngapi ndio tujue tunaongea pesa iko na uzito gani. $13 billion shillings. And which year is that? Hiyo ni ya mwaka gani? 2016-20. So kwa hii mwaka irrigation imepatiwa 13 billion. Okay? So that's quite some money. Yes. So I agree with you, that is definitely surprising. Okay. Okay, the last group on public administration and the rest.
Another thing which also surprised us was the duplication of cooperatives between the national government and the county government.
So that's that. What was your second sector? Your first sector was public administration. What was the second one?
General economics and commercial.
That's the one you're speaking about, cooperatives. Okay. Uh-huh.
Another thing was about you were confused between what to be strengthened between the national, the policing side, the police services.
Uh-huh.
Because we realize that a lot of money has been allocated at the and order and which other department? The national security.
Uh-huh.
The national security, they are allocated 99%. In these others, the governance, justice, law and order, they also allocated 99%. So we are confused. What is to be strengthened?
Okay, so a lot of money for the police. So one of the interesting things there is that you found the police under governance, justice, law and order, and not national security. Okay, but then national security also has a big budget. Okay, so there is quite a lot of money for security purposes, right? Okay, so that's a good surprise. Uh-huh.
From the two sectors, what do you think to?
It's the most important thing they do.
Important.
Yeah.
According to us, in the governance, justice, law and order, we thought that it could be wise they increase or they allocate more money to the director of public prosecution and also the ethics and anti-corruption commission.
So if I decipher from that, is that you think the most important thing is the fight against corruption?
Yeah.
That's what that sector does, and you think that's the most important?
Yeah, fighting
Okay.
against corruption and also fighting for the rights of the common mananchi.
All right, thank you very much. Tupigie kila group makofi tafadhali. Sasa najua hiyo ilikuwa crash program, lakini kitu moja ambayo nilikuwa nataka sana tuone ni kwamba ukisoma tu laini kadhaa, you start getting some information that you realize, kumbe hivi vitu zinafanyika hivi. Okay? Na the reason why nimesema tuongee juu ya what is most surprising and what we think is important ni kwa sababu hizi sekta zote saa zingine unafikiria jina inamaanisha kitu moja, kumbe inafanya kitu tofauti. Ukisikia national police, una imagine national police iko kwa national security. Ukienda kwa national security unapata ni KDF na NSIS peke yake. Unajiuliza Kenya police iko wapi? Kumbe Kenya police iko kwa governance, justice, law and order. Okay? So some of those little things, kwa sababu leo tukisema tunafanya public participation Nakuru na kila siku tutafanya sekta tofauti, na wewe ni mtu unataka kuongelea mambo ya security mitaani na kadhalika, siku ya national security unatoka Rongai, si ndio? Unakuja pap mpaka Nakuru. Unafika hiyo siku unapata watu wanaongea juu ya KDF na NSIS, si ndio? So just understanding what is happening in this sector is also useful for us picking what points to engage. Okay? So that's why I thought that was going to be very important. Haya, masaa yangu imefika. So this is what we are going to do. We'll go for lunch. Wakati tutarudi, Mokera will pick up the program from there for a couple of minutes. alafu sasa tutaingia the final session where we decide. Now, based on that discussion that we are having right now and what we've seen, and you will still have this information, how much we will create our own pie chart. Basically hivyo ndio nataka kusema. Kila sekta tunataka kuipatia pesa ngapi. Nimesikia watu wakijaribu kusneak in leakage. Ati tunataka ikuwe 30% agriculture. No sneaking right now. Okay? When we come back in the afternoon, we create that. Kumbuka, at the end of this process, we want to make sure that tumepeleka hii maoni kwa National Treasury na Parliament, tuambie watu wa Nakuru walikaa chini wakaongea na hii ndio maoni yao. So in the afternoon, I want us to take that process very seriously, but at the same time, nataka kila mtu afikirie ya kwamba ile suggestion nitakuwa napatiana is to convince my neighbor who will have a different view. Okay? So at that point, nataka muassume Kinuthia yuko kwa hii room, but you have to convince the next person that I think if agriculture got this amount of money, it will be good. Because huyo mtu mwingine na yeye atakuwa anasema mimi naona social welfare program ikiongezwa pesa, wale watu wazee na mayatima ambao wanapata hiyo pesa itakuwa vizuri. So your reasoning should be, I need to give a very good reason that will lunch sijui iko upande gani, naangalia huko nyuma niambiwe. Mokeira, lunch iko wapi? Iko downstairs. Uko ni mbali. Haya, sawa sawa. But I hope you are finding this process useful, eh? Yeah. So I'll leave these files with you. Feel free to use these files this year, next year, because those sectors will remain there. 10 sectors that we have to engage with. Sawa sawa? All right. Ground floor, huko ndio tutapata lunch. Enjoy your lunch. 1 week, I agree. I agree.